chickens are awesome animals. They produce eggs, they got great meat, and they eat all the bugs. But their food is expensive. Chicken feed these days has gone through the roof in prices. And due to the latest bird flu pandemic, conspiracy, eggs are actually becoming like butt nuggets made of gold. And since it seems like everybody these days with a tiny bit of land to spare has their own flock of egg layers, I had to address this issue to the public. The greatest way you yourself can start saving money on your chicken feed starts in your own kitchen. Table scraps. Our chickens eat everything. If you got some discolored bananas, feed them to your chickens. If you got a freezer full of freezer-burnt food that you need to cook, but you just are too lazy to cook it, feed it to your chickens. The eggshell of the leftover egg you ate this morning, feed it to your chickens. The soup that your mom makes especially for you, but you actually secretly hate it, feed it to your chickens. Pear juice that tastes like straight up dirt and tastes nothing like its cousin apple juice, feed it to your chickens. Do you got really old, really bad crackers that are actually starting to become addicting and you don't want to eat them anymore? Feed them to your chickens. We feed our chickens everything. The only thing we found that they don't really like is citruses. Oranges, lemons, and limes, they just don't like them at all. But other than that, chickens will actually eat cooked chicken. Foul cannibals they are. Even the place you like to eat out of your house, you could save those leftovers in FITYC. I had to make abbreviation. I'm just tired of saying it. We knew a guy who had hundreds of chickens, and he talked to our local Mexican restaurant. The restaurant would give their table scraps to him, and he would feed that to his chickens. But unless you have connections to stores or have hundreds of people buying your eggs, having hundreds of chickens in your care is not recommended. One question would be, how do you feed your chickens your table scraps? Well, that really depends on your coop. If your chickens are free range or in a movable chicken tractor like this one, we use a specially designated chicken bowl to transport our scraps to the chickens and pour it on the ground. But if you have a stationary coop, it might have to be a little bit different. You might have to get like a tub and then fill that with your scraps, and once the chickens are done with it, you then throw the rest of it away. The bowl we designated for our chicken scraps we never use to cook. That's just gross. Just remember the motto, once used for the chickens, always used for the chickens. Now you could feed anything and everything to your chickens, but that doesn't always mean it's good for them. What I said about the guy in the Mexican restaurant is true, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't just go to McDonald's and eat half your McRib and then feed the rest to your chickens. If it's bad for you, it's bad for them, and we all know McDonald's is bad for you, no matter how much you try to defend it. We all know the McRib is just raccoon meat. So get out there and save some money on your chicken feed and feed your chickens some tortillas. And thank you guys for watching. That's Afar.